Good morning from National Weather Service Pocatello. This is your weather hazard briefing for Saturday, November 5th. Our key points for today: moderate snowfall above 6,500 feet will continue in the central mountains and eastern highlands through this evening, and we'll see several more inches of accumulation possible in the 5,500 to 6,500 feet range. Strong winds will continue through the evening as well, with 50 to 60 mile per hour or higher gusts across the Snake Plain, Arco Desert, and along the highest ridgelines. And looking a little bit forward, the wet pattern will continue throughout next week. Here's a current look at satellite imagery. You can see this steady stream of moisture flowing into the region from the coast. And this atmospheric river is what's going to bring us our active weather over the next several days. Here's the weather risk outlook for the next 5 days. Continuing on from last night, we do have that snow with rain mixing in, continuing through this evening, with mostly just snow over in the Central Mountains regions. And for tomorrow through middle of next week, we're going to see similar patterns, rain and snow mix, certain areas seeing mostly just snow, especially in the higher elevations. And we're looking at another cold front moving through Monday, so we'll see the breezy winds again. Our current watches and warnings, they're all going to be in effect through 9 p.m. tonight. Color-coded here, we do have the winter storm warnings here in pink for the areas that will see the greatest total accumulations through tonight. Winter weather advisory for the other regions that will see probably around 12 inches or less when all is said and done, but still creating those travel concerns. We do have the high wind warning for the Snake River Plain and wind advisory for many other regions for today. Just to show you here with the storm continuing through tonight, these are the overall impacts ranging from just general winter weather impacts all the way to extreme. As you go up higher in elevation, these areas in purple here are areas that could receive upwards 20 inches when all is said and done tonight. Isolated areas of maybe 25 inches or so along the highest ridgelines. So this is where travel is highly discouraged in these higher elevations. There will be a lot of blowing and drifting snow in the mountain areas. And even down low, with our wind concerns today in the drier areas, we will see blowing dust. Our high temperatures for today, for Pocatello, we're looking at 45, lots in the 40 to 50 range. In the higher elevations, we're looking at 20s and 30s. And snowfall amounts for the rest of the day. Here in the Bear River Range, that's where we'll see the most. Further toward the east here, looking at maybe around 6 or so to maybe around 15 additional inches through tonight. And then over here in the Sawtooth area, probably more on the order of 6 to 10, 11 or so. And then we could see a few additional inches in a little bit lower elevation. Still not expecting much at all in the Magic Valley or Snake River Plain. With warmer temperatures, with the southerly winds and shadowing, we're just not going to see much, maybe a dusting if that. And as you can see, the precip tonight will continue to taper off after the evening hours. So we might see some more snow showers, but generally that precipitation after early evening will continue to taper off. Wind gusts this morning. It's already been pretty windy. Throughout the rest of the morning, you can see here in the dark red, lots of areas will reach above 50 mile per hour gusts, but wind impacts for all of southeastern Idaho. And even worse for the afternoon as that cold front pushes through. Our peak winds are expected in the early afternoon, and some areas like Arco Desert, INL, portions of the Snake River Plain, and highest ridgelines along the mountains could definitely reach above 60 miles per hour. And then, as you can see, as we get to the evening, after that cold front moves through, we'll see westerly winds and Winds will continue to taper off, still be breezy, but they'll continue to subside through the night. And our low temperatures for tomorrow, a cold start. We do have some areas that might be in the negative degrees. And our high temperatures for tomorrow, pretty similar to today. And for snow amounts, I just wanted to introduce this. We do have that next system that will be moving in. We'll have a little bit of a break Sunday, but during the afternoon and evening, we'll start to see that next system move in tomorrow night. And so snow will continue, snow and rain mixed in will continue into Monday. But just to show you what we're looking at for the Sunday night time frame, less than an inch generally further south, and then up here in the central mountains, just for that Sunday night time frame, we could see above 6 inches along the highest peaks. And with the total snowfall for Sunday into Monday, we could be looking at some similar accumulations to what we'll see through tonight with this next system. But right now we don't have any headlines out. We're going to wait on that, get through tomorrow, and then we'll assess that. So just to summarize, we do have that snowfall, especially above 6,500 feet for the central mountains and eastern highlands, continuing through this evening, with several more inches also possible between 5,500 to 6,500 feet. Strong winds will continue through the evening with 50 to 60 mile per hour or higher winds across areas, especially the Snake Plain, Arco Desert, and along the mountain ridge lines. And the wet pattern will continue throughout much of next week as well. And just be careful if you're out traveling today. The blowing and drifting snow will be a major concern, especially along Highway 33, I-84, maybe blowing dust along I-15. So do avoid travel if possible, and please do be careful and pay attention to road closures, ITD, stay informed. Thank you so much for listening. Hope you have a wonderful day.